What is up, guys? My name is Rocky, and I'm going to be starting a new series called Crap on Gmod. Now, the name doesn't sound as what you think. I'm not going to be, like, flaming Gmod or anything. Gmod's a good game itself. But what I'm going to be doing is basically looking for mods and testing them, and then looking for their flaws and seeing if their images that they show are actually accurate to the mod itself. Now, I already got a mod for us, and it's called BO3 Exosuit Movement. Now, the exosuit wasn't too good in BO3 to begin with, and nobody really liked it because, you know, it was kind of dumb. And I just tested this, and they have this screenshot. Now, when I looked at this in Gmod, it had nothing like this, and I'll show in a minute of what it looks like. Oh no, copyright music. I'm not going to show too much, because I don't want to get copyright. It looks like what it looks like, but I've noticed some things. And let's see this. Shit. What is wrong with this? Okay. They have enable wall running, which is a good tool, so you can toggle and untoggle it. Max wall run duration. I don't really see a need for that, because they have two of them. Now, I'll get to see to what that says in a minute. Minimum velocity, jump delay. I don't see really a need for jump delay or jump force, because you'd think it'd be exactly like from BO3, but
what the fuck are you talking about, kid? This is a fucking settings menu.
When I do something like this, sometimes when you get to a certain height, like, you get stuck. Like, you just float.
Okay guys, we're in RP downtown. Let's go into the skybox and see what happens. Oh shit, I don't have enough thrust energy. Hey look, there's a use for that settings menu. Here we go. Here we go, let's go now. Oh look, I don't get stuck. I wonder why.
And you can hear me pressing spacebar. And you can't get down. Even if you try, like, no clipping, it doesn't work. You have to, like, press the spacebar a few times. That's a flaw I noticed. Not only that, watch this. Oh, shit. It's nothing from the screenshot.
Oh wow, the legs don't bend towards the wall because I'm fucking lazy. What are you gonna cry about it or something? What the fuck?
And go on to the same wall. Let's see here, hold on. Go on, then go off. That's basically what it was saying. Well, I can't even do it.
Oh, maybe you can't do it because you're in third person and that third person mode is disorienting because the camera goes fucking everywhere, Maybe that's why.
Do it. Here, hold on. First of all, you can't even float off. That doesn't work. It's like hard. Like, I'm literally pressing spacebar and D at the same time.
Why are you trying to stick your dick inside the fucking wall? You're not supposed to hold B or A. What the fuck are you doing? The video clearly fucking shows you the keys. Okay, let's do it in game since you're fucking retarded. Okay, we're up against this wall, and I'm gonna hold forward, and then press spacebar. And look, I'm wall running, and I'm gonna do a bunch of cool tricks just to piss you off. Here you go.
Like, what? Like, the screenshots are slow. What it? Okay, that's not normal. The screenshots are misleading.
The only thing that's misleading, I guess, is the legs not bending towards the walls, but then, It's not even a screenshot, that's just artwork. And the only other fucking screenshot is just the fucking settings menu. So I'm not sure what the fuck you're talking about.
What is that?
It's you trying to do a 180 while wall running. I think you should go back to Fortnite, you fucking zoomer.
And if you try to go off, like, it doesn't freaking work. And you have to like double spacebar, which I think is nice now. And it barely works. Now, some people might say, "Oh, it's hard to get a full character shot." Like, it's hard. Well, there we go. But it's hard to get models with like an not an isometric view, but like a third-person view, basically. I beg to differ on that one. Say for this guy individual. The stance? No. The arms can change. I've seen, he holds the gun with 2 hands. Like, it's not hard to change that. Personally, me, I don't do it. I don't really do it that much. I don't really...
He holds the gun with 2 hands because there are 2 animations for the gun. Every player model have the same set of animations, and I can't create new ones or add new ones to a player model, because if I do, it won't work with others. And I could just bend the fucking legs, but, you know, why would I do that when this would create compatibility issues and shit? What's the point? Why would I bother? You can tell somebody's fucking wall running when they're gliding along a wall, and there's a big fucking ass stepping sound coming from them. Don't need visual cues. What the fuck?
See if, like, oh, let's check some of the settings here. Let's get out of here. Where is it? Here it is. Tilt speed. I don't see a need for that.
If you're getting motion sickness, or maybe you just want a more intense tilting angle, I don't fucking know. It's here because I'm gonna let players fucking customize the item, why wouldn't I?
Now that does come in handy, so you can turn it off, so you don't have to go in the setting, like the add-ons menu, and turn it off, and then restart your map and all that. But wall run duration... I mean, that doesn't really matter.
You say it doesn't matter until there's a fucking player who runs along the skybox of a big city and starts fucking up everyone. Then it does matter. How smart of you to test the maximum wall run duration on the shortest fucking wall in the map.
Like, if I turn it down... Oh my gosh, I can't... Alright, another thing, it gets on stuck on little ledges. Like, that setting doesn't matter, like, I still go on it no matter what. So, that setting's pointless. I don't even know what that says. Most of these I can't even read.
Okay, it's not my fault the deform, whatever it's fucking called, shortens the fucking strings. If you can't read it, just change the settings, it fucking announces it in the chat box what setting it is. And then you can tell what it is. It's that fucking simple, you don't really need to look at the options menu.
Alright, hold on. Shit. Okay. This one says vertical momentum. Turn that up, see what it does. Oh, so that's what it does. It's not too helpful. It just launched. That's not really much.
In case you didn't know, that setting is an alternative to the fucking duration setting. The first duration setting, it makes you completely stop the wall run as soon as the timer is up. This one doesn't stop the wall run, but you start falling down, so you can still jump off or something like that. I mean, you could figure that one quite easily by yourself if you fuck with the settings and you're not retarded, but you can't really trust a zoomer to fucking find out what it does.
Velocity, turn that up. Don't see a need for that.
It lets you control the maximum velocity, not your actual velocity that you'll gain by wall running, but the maximum velocity you can achieve while wall running. So let's say you start a wall run at 3,500 ammo units per second and the maximum is 1,000. Your speed gets capped. It's not that hard to understand. I'm not sure why you're doing this test on that fucking wall. Go on a longer wall or something.
Or that. Like, who wanted to delay on it? Like, get rid of that. That has no point. Why would you want to delay to that if you're trying to switch walls in a hurry?
Okay, what if somebody wants a delay? I had the delay because back then I made it so that you could jump off. There is an option to be able to jump off while holding spacebar, so you do the wall run while holding spacebar, and if you still have spacebar held down after the delay, you start jumping off. But I removed that. But you can still toggle back to that same style of jumping off, and the delay is useful in that case.
Like, get rid of that. Force, I don't really see a need for that too much either. Oh my. Nuh-uh. Whoop.
Why did you set the jump force to fucking 0? You won't be able to jump off. The jump force is if you're in fucking, for example, big city, you want to go, you think the jump is too weak, like tiny ass fucking jump, you want a long ass jump, you put that shit to a fucking 1,000. That's why it's there. Why are you putting it back to 0? What are you doing?
Wall detection trace length. I'm not even gonna touch that.
Yeah, just as I thought, maybe you shouldn't be fucking with the options if you don't even understand what the trace is.
The amount of wall runs without touching the ground. What? That makes no sense.
What do you mean it doesn't make sense? Like, you do know you can fucking chain wall jumps together, right? You can just go to wall run. You jump, you're still in the air. You wall run, you're still in the air. You don't want to play just fucking spamming wall runs in the air without ever fucking touching the ground. You just change that setting. What's so hard to understand about that? What?
I mean, it kind of works.
You know you can jump and then do a wall run so you don't get the vertical boost from being on the ground, right? No? Okay.
Let's try this wall. Of course I can't go through there. It doesn't even have, like... I don't even go in the air a whole lot.
They changed the fucking settings.
NPC damage dodge chance. All these settings are pretty much pointless. Like, all these can just be used manually.
What?
That's basically what it is, not manually, but like, all these settings are pretty much pointless. Like, just implement it like you don't need all these settings. Like, stick with one thing, and then... I know, like, it's a matter of preference, but...
It started after Black Ops 3, but if somebody wants to fucking change the way it works, they can. Where's the problem in that? Who pissed in your cereals? Did you get bullied at school?
I mean, everybody in Black Ops 3 uses it the same way. The settings are not any different with wall running in Black Ops 3. It should be the same thing in this game.
Yeah, it's the same for every player, so that's why it's a fucking server config. Every players get affected. What are you talking about?
If you're gonna have wall running. Or, in the name, you could put it more explanatory and write... maybe in the description, modifiable.
It's pretty self-explanatory that the add-on's customizable when there's a huge-ass fucking screenshot of a settings menu.
And hold on, let me. So we're back on the Steam forum of the mod, and this is a misleading screenshot.
Is this really a screenshot? This is just an artwork. How is this misleading again? The legs don't bend towards the wall, there's no third-person animation? Is that why is it misleading? Because, last night I checked, nobody gave a shit. You look at the comments, nobody gives a shit. Nobody's gonna be playing this in third person anyways. Why are you fucking complaining?
These are basically the same video.
What else would I show other than my add-ins? Of course they're the same videos.
Huh. I guess you have to have like specific maps for this. Like, you could say that in a description.
Or maybe you just gotta get fucking good? I don't know, man.
So this is the final build of it. And you can see that, like, it's not real running. Like, you're just gliding across it.
It's almost like the same thing happens in Black Ops 3.
Now, that little roll there was pretty cool, but I think that's an additional mod that wasn't a part of that. Well, whatever. One change note. Let's see here. Oh, it's nothing. Let's look at some of the comments. Thrusting while underwater seems to accelerate you into the sky.
Yeah, that was patched in like 2 seconds. I just had to wait for my friend to go online so he could update the add-in for me.
Hell no, RP is trash. I mean, that's an opinion, not very a fact, not much at all of a fact.
How is that an opinion? RP is trash. If you think otherwise, go kill yourself. Also, by the way, instead of making these kinds of videos, you should just go play on the Dark RP server and give all your money to a server host. I'd like to see you play with those cool donation perks, because that's really what Dark RP is about. It's about making money. You host Dark RP server, you're not hosting it for a fun community, you're hosting it for fucking money, donation money.
Because some people, like, actually just do RP for, like as just a channel thing, like, a regular thing on channels.
Slash advert, give me all your fucking money, you piece of shit. If you run away, that's your RP, you're gonna get fucked, kid.
Like on Minecraft Gmod. I mean, the comments seem to be pretty good.
It's almost like everyone else have the, you know, intelligence to actually use the add-on properly. You seem to be the only person I've met that somehow doesn't get the simple concept of holding down forward and jump at the same time near a wall. You're the only person so far.
Hold on. Huh. Press crouch. To let go of a wall, that seemed to work fine. To jump off a wall while wall running, aim at the direction you want to go. I tried that, and it didn't seem to work. To perform a wall run, hold forward. That kind of worked, but not in some cases. This screenshot, I say is very misleading. Because that is not the, like, none of the videos go into third person view, they're all in first person, which I can see them trying to cover up this screenshot to be, so it doesn't look like it's misleading, but it actually is.
How are we trying to cover up anything? Who gives a shit about third person animations? Seriously, who cares? Who gives a shit? The point of that artwork is just to show that you can fucking wall run and shoot people at the same time. That's literally all there is to it.
So, on a rating of 1 to... It's a 5-star rating out of 200, and it has 238 ratings.
Yeah, and it also has 282 positive ratings and only 8 negative ratings, and I'm pretty sure those 8 negative ratings are from people that are too fucking stupid to understand a video that clearly shows you how to use the add-in. Like you.
Personally, me, I'd give it maybe a 2.5, maybe a 3. At max, a 3.5, because misleading screenshots, no third-person view that they have. They only have one third-person screenshot, and it's like a cinematic screenshot that's misleading.
Okay, let's try to understand the meaning behind cinematic screenshot. Yeah, basically a cinematic screenshot, you're basically referring to an artwork. An artwork isn't the fucking ad in itself. It's not a fucking screenshot that was taken by using third person or a camera tool. No, it's a fucking artwork. The only points you make about the anim being bad is because there's no third person view. That's pretty much it, and then you connect that to the image. So I get that you're disappointed, but honestly, after watching the fucking video of you trying to wall run, I'm not sure you'd be able to even wall run in third person, because if you can do 20 consecutive wall runs in third person, knowing that the add-on fully works, so yes, you can do a wall run, that's the whole point of the add-on, I'll give you $500 if you can manage 20 consecutive wall runs in third person mode at very fast speeds.
Like, no need of basically any of these settings whatsoever.
Who said you have to change them? You can just leave them as they are. What's the point of changing them if you don't want to? You don't have to.
That one flaw that, like, glitch, so you get stuck in the sky.
Yeah, probably because you have like 1,000 fucking add-ins. It's not my problem, because I'm not experiencing it. Nobody else is experiencing it. You're the only one with that problem. So maybe you should try uninstalling some add-ins. How about that, hmm?
And you have to, like, press your buttons a bunch of times. But, yeah, I'd probably give it, like, 2.5. But, it's up to you guys what you guys think. Personally, me, I wouldn't get it. I'm unsubscribing from it. I have no need to it. To have it, like... But whatever. I'm surprised there's no discussions yet. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this first video of crap on Gmod. I hope you enjoyed.
Oh no.
See you guys next time.